Hello everybody, welcome along to the stream. Hope you're all doing well. It's we're back in RaceRoom again. It's another RaceRoom Ranked server racing weekend. We're going to try and see how we get on with some of the latest ranked servers out there at the moment. So as you can see from the screen here, there's a very real possibility that we could be embarking in some Group 5 goodness this evening. So looking forward to doing some of that. So yeah, we're going to jump into the sim and see what servers we have available to us this evening. So here we go. We're on the main screen here. Let's just come back out of that and hopefully there we go. We get a rundown of what we've got. So there's Honda Civic TCRs at Suzuka. There's BMW M235i's at RaceRoom Raceway. Formula Juniors at Mid Ohio Short. Could be interesting. Of course, the mighty Group 5 at Salzburg Ring, which is one of my favourite tracks for running these cars. Formula 3 at Imola, which could be good fun as well. GT4 at the Nordschleife. Yeah, not quite sure how I would get on with that. What else we got? GT3 at Zandvoort. The Achilles CR1 at Brands, that's a 30-minute race. GT3 at Hungaroring for 60 minutes, and then TCR at Aragon GP for a 30-minute race as well. So depending on what the schedule is going to be like, we will jump into whatever races we can get hold of, but I would really love to do at least the Group 5 cars and possibly the F3 cars as well, because that could be really fun. So let's jump into multiplayer now, and we will see what we can jump into. Let's just do that. There we go. Right. So available, of course, we've got GTR 4s, and it looks as though, let's turn that off there, we have the Group 5 at Salzburg Ring. Let's jump in there straight up and see how we go. So what we're going to do from here then, we've got so many cars we can choose from here, but I think we're just going to have to go with the Capri. I think that the 935 is probably going to be quickest around here, just because there's a lot of long straights and this would really go quite well there. But let's try the Capri. We can always come back and do another one in the 935 if we wanted to. And we've got to run the D&W Zac Speed livery because it's just, yeah, one of my favourite liveries altogether. So here we go. Let's load into the sim. Hope you're all doing well. We're going to have some fun this evening. See, even the screenshot likes the Zac Speed Capri. So, again, jumping into this with no practice whatsoever. Obviously not the the most successful way of going about trying to improve your ratings and reputation on iRacing ranked servers, but nevertheless, it's going to be fun. So here we go then. We have a few cars in the room already, which is good. So as predicted, there's a 935 Fabco right at the top, and there's a. Is that the skyline there? I think possibly is. Let's jump on track and see how we go. Steve, I'm doing well, thank you. How are you? I'm going to be flying around in this thing. Looking forward to that. We've only got 5 minutes of practice, so we haven't got an awful lot of time to get used to it. All its boost. Make sure we're not ruining someone's lap as we come out of the pit lane. Oh, this thing's so good. The noise is something else. When all the boost kicks in, it goes sideways. Down to this banked right-hand hairpin. Try and apply the power smoothly, but keep the boost going. Oh, it's a bit of a beast, this thing. Screaming up to 8,500 RPM. 9. It's pretty much on the limiter. I'll tap a brakes here just to get a bit of confidence going through here. The steering wheel's weighting up quite nicely through there with the new force feedback. Catching up another Capri in front of us here. Oh, come on, turn it. Pitting in front of us as well, so that's alright. Oh no, wrong gear through that. I thought he was pitting, he may have just missed the corner. There it is. Okay, let's go for a flying lap and see what kind of time we can put down here. I got a job at last, but now since lockdown started. Oh, well done. Good for you, Steve. I know exactly what that's like. I was out of employment for a year, same situation. But I was lucky enough to get a job pretty much on the exact year mark, actually, of when I was laid off in the first place. So, congratulations. I hope it's a good one for you. I hope it's not just any old job, but I hope it's one that you are happy with. Carrying quite a lot of speed through there. That little chicane section at the end of the lap here is quite fun to try and float the car through. Still loads of time to go with here. Yeah, we're a long way off. Not quite got the turn in I would like at this point, but finding our way with it. The whole idea of this evening is just to have some fun with this. We're not trying to set world records or run away from lights to flag. We're just going to try and enjoy having some racing. So we're losing a good 7/10 through the first sector, which is only the first chicane on that right hand hairpin, but it's okay. Oh, the overrun, popping and banging. BMW ahead of us. You've really got to be so careful with the throttle because it will just snap on you if you don't quite get it right. If you put too much power on. Obviously make sure you're as straight as possible when you really go full throttle, otherwise also will come round on you. A lock brake into that. That's not the way to exit the corner. Ah, we're out of time in the session. That's okay. We got something at least. Got some laps down. Sparks flying out the back of the Capri as we go down the back straight here. So, yeah, obviously we've got huge boosts and turbo lag going on, but we do need a little bit of something for the turn in. I know we've only got like 7 minutes for this session, so let's try and actually, I'm going to soften that up a little bit on the front. I might just soften the rear a touch as well. Okay, see what happens with this. Of course, I didn't take fuel out either, so oh well, let's try it. Nothing else will help us with our race setup. Too deep. Okay, let's try that again. Okay, now we're back here, we may as well take some fuel out. Right, 3.2 laps, plenty. Right, this time we'll try not to outbrake ourselves into turn 1. Wheel spin in 3rd gear. Be gentle on that throttle, that's what I'm not doing right now. That's okay. We'll get there. Now I need to be brave going through this right-hander here because it's super quick. Keep over to the left. So much weight through the wheel. I feel like I was going a little bit slowly through there, but it's okay. P4 so far. I don't know where everyone is. Everyone seems to be doing other things. That's okay. And there's a lot going on this weekend. There's obviously Festival of Speed this weekend. I think there's some kind of iRacing Le Mans thing going on as well. Not setting any green sectors for myself, I don't think, at the moment. Also, the stream was up quite late this afternoon. We've been out enjoying ourselves at the beach, so we've had a fun trip out as a family today. So that was good. No, it's just super slidey through there. It went any quicker than either. Right, anything else we can do with this? We've got 3 minutes left. Probably time for one last push. What can we do? What can we do? Let's take some of that wing off as well and see what happens, because obviously we've got far too much grip on the rear. And that might help with the slower speed stuff, trying to get the nose in, and obviously down the straights as well. If this doesn't work, then if this doesn't work, we'll put it back on again. Hello, Funky. Motorbike with a roof. I wouldn't want to ride a motorbike with this much boost. This is the Zaxby Capri Group 5 car. So screaming inline 4. Does sound a bit like a bike engine. Let's put that back, shall we? I guess that's our attempt at going quicker. Written off, so that's fine. Let's put that up to, 14.7 laps. We're doing what, 125s. Yeah, I'll stick it to 15 laps, and that'd be fine. Well, we're not last. That's that's not too bad, I suppose. Yeah, as predicted, the Fabcar 935s are right up there. There's a Corvette on top at the moment. It's yeah, there's only one other Capri, which is good. I suppose there's some variety. We've got the Nissan, we've got the BMWs, we've got a Monza in here as well, so yeah, should be enough for a bit of a laugh on track. Let's see if there's anything else we can do here. Just tighten that up a little bit. What I might do actually, just to try and, I know this is very weak of me to do, but I'm going to turn the full speed back down just a touch, because I feel there's going to be some arm waving going on around here, so I need to have the wheel nice and quick so I can catch it, just in case. Especially if I'm using the H-pattern gearbox and I start going sideways and I'm trying to catch it one-handed. It's not easy when the wheel is particularly slow with all the force feedback and the weight. So, I know it's not the most realistic way of doing things, but it's too deep. Too deep. Try again. Only 12 seconds to go. It's mad, this thing, isn't it, really? Oh well, 4th place on the grid potentially. I haven't seen if we've moved on the timing. But the Group 5 cars, they're just such beasts, aren't they? I mean, you've got what is a very basic chassis underneath, but then you've got this outlandish, wild bodywork. Oh, we slipped a P5. Another Porsche got in front of us. But yeah, so you've got this crazy bodywork over the top, and then engines producing huge horsepower. It's just, yeah, absolutely insane. Just make sure we put that fuel back in, which we did. That's good. We'll go sit on the grid. And a big Corvette out the front there. So 15-minute race in the Group 5 cars around the Salzburg Ring. I think the Porsches are just going to run away with this because I think they just got too much for me. Here we go. Gears in. Let's try and get a good start. Come on, Phil, at least get the start. Oh, yes. No! Yeah, look at the straight line speed difference. Crazy. Right. Whoop. Turned into... I think the key here is definitely survival. That's what the Capri behind me is not doing. Give us a bit of breathing room. It's just a shame that everyone else is just clearing off into the distance because they've got so much more power than I do. Just kind of washing out to the outside then. Yeah, Skyline's glitching around in front of us there. I think that's a bit of internet issue. We're definitely quicker through the slow stuff. Look at this, we've caught right back up with them. Sideways. And then we can just wave goodbye to them because they're up and gone. But you know, anything can happen in races like this, so we've got to keep pressing on. Gentle with the old throttle. Look at that, I mean, such a big difference. We just have to make it work to the corners, but by the time we get through them, they'll just breeze past us again anyway, so... Just gotta hope that one of them runs in a little bit too deep into one of these corners, and that gives us an advantage again. Like that. Steady on. Not even the toe can help us out here. Keep it in a straight line, will you? That's what I love about historic motorsport, is just such a variety of cars. I mean, I know it's not looking great in our position at the moment, but on a track like this, obviously, we're a little bit hand-tied with the top speed advantage, but you know, on certain tracks that'll come back to the Capri as being the advantage because there'll be more corners and less straight line speed tests. The problem is, coming through here is difficult not to run into the back of him. To lift out the throttle there, I could have probably carried that all the way through then, but if I did, I would have taken him right out, so had to lift. We'll keep the pressure on. See what happens. Every time I see the rear end of that thing flick out, I'm just like, is he going to hold that one? How many more of those can he save? Probably should have changed the gearing a little bit. There we go, that's what we're looking for. Bit of gravel action. So although we can get some space on them through here, we've got to try and see if we can keep it through this next section, enough to keep him behind. Or we just cut the corner. I've got a bit of a gap back to him now, so hopefully we can keep our position down the long straight. Definitely got a big advantage now. Let's try and keep our 5th place. Now we just need the other guys in front to have their moments as well. Although they are a long way ahead now. Yep, there we go, there's another one. Now, a lot of this is also about keeping your tyres in decent condition as well. I know it's only a 15-lap race, but it's so easy to overcook things driving one of these. The Viant liveried 935 in front. Definitely feeling a little bit more comfortable now. That'll help. Just hope he doesn't get too excited with all that extra speed he can get. Watch this, just no chance. But see if he breaks himself into this next one. It's going to go from the inside anyway. Okay. Up to P4. But it's only a matter of time before he gets back ahead of us again, I think. Bit slidey. Here he comes. He may just have the legs here. Hope he doesn't dive bomb us. Okay, cooking on gas. Let's keep this going. 4 minutes to go. There's a little bit of a bump on the exit there, which really exaggerates the power oversteer you get coming out of there when the boost kicks in. So you kind of have to keep the power going, but as soon as you get to that bump, just kind of lift a little bit just to try and stop it from going too sideways. Just managing the car a little bit. I do like the Salzburg Ring track though, it's definitely one of my favourites in RaceRoom. I know there's not much to it, but it's quite a fun track to drive. Especially trying to tame one of these things around here. Just the noise, just makes it all worthwhile driving this thing. Just love the sound of it when you're downshifting as well. See the needle on the boost gauge down below to the left of the rev counter, just flicking backwards and forwards every time I lift off. Going all the way up to, I think, 2.5 bar. So happens when you try and change gear at the wrong point when the car's not ready for it. So a good 10 seconds to the guy ahead of us, so long way up the road. But that's okay. We've made a position on where we started, which is nice. We got Mr. Verstappen behind, not Verstappen. Turn. Okay. Seems to tidy it up a little bit. It's had a bit of a lapse of concentration, and we're sliding around quite a bit, which we don't need. Do love this corner though, it's so quick. Let's trim the grass on the inside, don't let it run too wide on the exit. Car's twitching as you change gear coming into this right-hander. And then fighting you all the way on the exit. Try and get it tucked in through here. Feed the power in gently. So we are gaining just a... well, I thought I was anyway. Ever so slightly. It's kind of staying the same actually, the gap ahead of us. This should be the last lap, I reckon, but we'll see. Yeah, I think it's just as the camber kind of changes over the exit of the corner there, that's where the back end comes. It's not really a bump, I suppose, it's more just the track drops away a little bit, so that's what causes the additional sideways action. Going to need a rebuild after this one. So, you know those times when you are just your own worst enemy, so you see that message saying the race is going to be finished in a second. Concentration just leaves you. Oh, is he finished? He has finished. There we go. P4 in our first race with the Group 5 car, so not too bad. We survived it. And had a bit of fun along the way. Looks like the other Porsche that we got lost a couple more spots. It looks like he had another moment somewhere. We might try that again later on with the 935 and see what happens. Could be quite fun. Okay. Just off the podium, but that's okay. So our best lap 125.1. Yeah, so we were, even on our quickest lap, we were miles off the guys ahead, so never going to catch them. So, cool, good start, good fun. Right, okay. Let's jump into this Formula 3 at Imola that was the next one that we wanted to try anyway, so luckily, here it is. Let's choose a nice single-seater to drive here. Now the Deutsche Post one's quite nice. I think we'll go with that one. Thanks, Flunky. Yeah, it's just about having fun. As we mentioned at the start of the stream, we're not here to try and absolutely destroy the competition and just be the best out there. We're here just to have a bit of fun and just enjoy some online racing and share that with you, because you know it's one of those things. We try and keep it balanced on the channel, where we have a bit of hot lapping like we've done, and some racing and things, and some challenges and things as well. Please do let us know in the chat or in the comments, wherever it is, what kind of content you prefer us doing, and we'll try and direct it more around that, because we want to try and make it interesting for you guys watching at home as well. So let's is this fixed setup or is this open setup? It's open setup. Okay. Well, let's go out, take a drive. We've got 2 minutes of practice, so we're not going to get a decent run of practice going on here. Make sure we put our pit limiter on. Made that mistake once, not again. Now the Formula 3 car in RaceRoom has had a physics upgrade, so this should feel pretty good. We've driven Formula 3 cars around Imola before, but not in RaceRoom. We did that in Automobilista 2, and remember we had that fun race with the GTEs. We'll avoid those sausage curbs, that's for sure. Well, first impressions of the car, I know it's on the outlap anyway, but it's not bad at all, actually. Good level of weight in the steering wheel, and a good level of feedback as to what the car's doing as well. Caught up hand over fist here, so we'll let this guy go. Don't want to be the cause for ruining a lap. Plus we can find out how much quicker he is and try and latch onto him. You always like how I choose the car that I like to drive, not one that will be fastest. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I could easily have gone with the Porsche 935 there and trying to just go with whatever I think would be the quickest for the particular track. But no, I think it's important that you drive cars that you enjoy driving. I mean, if you don't enjoy your sim racing, it's not really the point, is it? So yeah, always choose something you like to drive, regardless of whether it's fast or not. Traffic ahead. So we're not going to get to set a lap because the session is already over. Again, we may well not be the quickest in this session. I know we're all in equal machinery, but we'll see what we can do moving forwards. Okay, let's continue to qualifying. Car feels good, actually. Quite liking that. It could be an interesting race. I mean, Imola's a nice circuit to drive. It's got its little tricky sections, so obviously the chicane at the top of the hill, which is very, very tough to get right every time, but you also try to keep off those curbs, which is the big issue. I don't know how many laps of fuel I'm going to have here, but put that in. But it's got a nice flow to it. It's a nice kind of rhythm around here. And it's an old school track with gravel runoff as well, so there's no room for error. Much like Salzburg Ring, actually. Okay, so let's go for a flying lap of Imola then, down to the turn 1 and 2 section. Down 3 gears, chuck it in, keep the power on all the way through these following right and left corners, and then Next section, down 1 gear for the first bit. Down another one for the second. Back on the power. Down a couple of gears for the hairpin. Oh, the power too early then, which pushed the car out to the right hand side, so not a great run up the hill, which is what we needed really, but it's okay. And then a quick flick through here. Plunge downhill towards Acqua Minerale. Significantly nicer than the old version of Acqua Minerale, I must say. Still a challenge to drive though. Pay attention, Phil. Reading too many things at once. Very different experience driving this than the Zach Speed Capri, that's for sure. So where's this going to place us on the lap time board? 8th quickest, okay. Work to do. I'll carry more speed because I know this thing probably can. Those curbs. It's a little bit better, a bit more patient on the throttle going up there. Very quick corner that one. Just realised there's a bit of England v Italy here. Topical. Wow, 2 seconds off. I know it's open setup obviously, but wow. So 1:41.7 is our lap to beat. Let's see if we can lower that slightly. Yeah, 40.9. So we've taken 8/10 off there, but back up into 8th. The car feels really nice to drive actually. Let's try and, we've only got 3 minutes left, let's do a quick change here just to see what we can improve. Downforce levels is quite high on the front, let's take that down just a little bit. Yeah, I'm not going to mess around with gear ratios and things, but setup changes in a hurry are never really a good idea, but got to try something. And if it's that bad, we can always put it back, so... Okay, here we go, brave on the brakes. Definitely a lot less grip through there in terms of turn in, but that's okay. For 100 board on the left. Long way off the quick guys, but never mind. Probably knocked second gear to that last corner, but we survived. Okay, 40.9 to beat. 40.5, so we've taken 4/10 off. Still 3.2 seconds off overall, but it's okay. Top 10. Let's try and get this right. Nope, that wasn't going to be the one. Okay, so on pretty much default setup, we're not disgracing ourselves too badly, I suppose. Got P-Valley in here again, and Verstappen's in here as well. So those are who we were racing against in the last one. Don't recognise any of the names as well. I wasn't really paying that much attention, but that's okay. Right, that's quali done. We've ended up 10th. Now we need to put some fuel in because we won't have enough. But let's see if we actually got a listing now of how many laps that should do. Let's have a look. It allows me through. Right, setup. Yeah, good. Okay. So what times we're doing? It doesn't say what it was. 140. So. Okay, full load of fuel. That's what it's going to have to be. Right. Starting on the outside of the grid, so this could be messy when we get into turn 1. Depending on how well behaved everyone is behind us. Let's try and give ourselves enough space as well, because last thing we want to do is ruin someone else's race as well. So here we go. Let's get ourselves a decent start here. Not too bad. We're even station with everyone else. Cars everywhere. All about survival in this first corner. Okay, right, we are clear. Not a bad start at all. What a clean start, actually. Much cleaner than F3 racing on iRacing. Oh, someone's off. It's a freebie. Quite good on the brakes into penultimate corner though, gained some good time. We've got space behind as well, which is nice. So we've gained a spot from our starting position up in 9th. It's getting spicy up ahead. He's gone off deep into the... Gotta keep it on the track, that's the thing. Confidence with the car a little bit now as well. I know what it can and can't do. He's caught the gravel on the outside there. Gives us a good run down the front straight. Trying to hang around the outside there. Really? Well, I might take back my statement about being cleaner than H3 iRacing, but we'll see. We're all still going, which is the main thing. Feel right taking that much curb, but not too bad so far. Question. Why Bogdan was sending question marks to me. Very strange. I don't think we did anything wrong, did we? He's dropped back a long way now, so got some clear air behind. Chasing down the guy in 7th as well. Sparks in our face. A little bit oversteering. more oversteering. Oh, calm down. Fun combo though. Enjoying the car on the track. Some lap car coming out behind us. Easy on the power out of it. There we go. That's it. Settling into a bit of a no man's land space at the moment. Caught at the moment. The guy behind us is catching us ever so slightly. Out, that's for sure, on this last lap, couple of corners. All the way back now, maybe 4.5 seconds back. Losing touch with the 7th place guy now. He's settled himself down. He was a little bit erratic to start off with. Shame, because we're having quite a good race actually. Just a little bit too quick for me. Getting some cars up ahead of us here now, so looks like something may have happened. We'll have to see if they get together and slow themselves down. Definitely probably not enough to bring them back to us. Yeah, you never know. They might do. They might make mistakes up the road. That's why we keep pushing. 9 ahead now, so... But again, we've made progress from where we started, so that's the main thing. Somehow the guy behind us has found a second out of us, don't know where that's come from. Yeah, we're definitely getting closer up ahead. Just when those split times to the guys ahead come up on that inside there, it's just as I'm looking into the apex of the, the hairpin. It's perfect timing. The guy behind is definitely closing in at a rate of knots. I think only 1 minute 46 left, so we should be able to hold them off as long as we keep it clean. Guy ahead's now only 3 seconds up the road, so we're gaining ever so slightly. Oh, Scrooger had him. Ah, okay. So he's got some kind of issue, possibly. Yeah, I didn't think he was the same guy that was ahead of me before. How long have I been doing sim racing? So, I guess, altogether, about 20 years? Quite a while. In various forms, one or another. But yeah, I think overall, about 20 years. Although you would think that at the moment, with my sudden loss of talent, which has disappeared in the last lap. So we've got one more lap to do here by the looks of things. Nice, come on. Nice and late on the brakes. Things are warming up now, getting hot. Yellow flag up ahead of us briefly. Trying to be smooth and clean, but I'm getting caught like crazy. Well, pretty much default setup, we've not done too badly. managed to hold them off at the end to finish P8, 2 places made up from our starting position. There we go. Shoulders feeling it after that one. Okay. So, not quite as high up the grid as we were in the last one, but nevertheless, top 10 finish, I'm happy with that. I mean, there's a fair few guys in here. I mean, there's 28 cars which are in the race, so not too bad at all. There we are. So what have we got available to us now then, I wonder? M235i, Group 5 is back again. We've got the TCRs at Suzuka, which... These are all the Civics, aren't they, I think? Yeah, they are. Might give that a go, actually. Try this out. Go with the 2020 spec car. I'll have the all-inkle one, I think. We'll go with Thiago as well. So there's no no excuse for being in the wrong BOP car, because they're all the same, so it should be okay. Put the aircon on, yeah. Someone go open a window. It's warm, but then this light's particularly hot as well, so... and breathe. So we've only got 5 people in this one. Let's go do some touring car action. Oops, sorry. Go on, after you. So, I don't know whether the only difference would be the tyres, because obviously the 2020 TCR cars are on the Goodyear tyre, and the 18 and 19 are on Yokohama, so I don't know whether that's going to make any difference. Balance the car, it's different technique altogether driving these things. Trying to take someone out on the outlap, that wouldn't look good, especially as we power understeer into them. Stop. A little bit of throttle on just to try and keep the front end grabbing and biting and pulling me around the corner, because that's the only thing we have to rely on. We have the front wheels and tyres doing all the work. Back end's coming around on me. Just warming up the tyres. Front and rear. So I don't know whether the WTCR series has actually raced the full circuit at Suzuka. I know they've done I think it's the East circuit, the one which just has the S's and then doubles back down to the start-finish line, but I don't know whether they've done the full Grand Prix circuit. I missed the chicane. Not going to get a lap in, but it's good to get a feel for the car. The Streppen's back in again. It's following us. Where's our braking point? No, we're not going to get it. Straight into qualifying we go. That's fine. A few more guys in here now, which is good. I think people are doing the same as us. They're kind of jumping from server to server. So that's fun. Okay, can we take fuel out? That's the question. Yes, we can. So we'll do that. 9. I'll put 13 litres in. Don't want to be caught short. Mr. Lores joined from the last race. Okay, alright. Was he quicker than me? He probably was. Right, let's go set ourselves a lap time. Now this is one of the rookie servers apparently, so it should be fixed setup, which means it should all be on the driver. So we're doomed. Especially if we drift through turn 1 just like that. Maybe good for a qualifying lap, but no good in the race because we'll have no tyres left. It's so tricky trying to get momentum going through that. A curb strike on the inside. Try not to run too wide on the exit there, otherwise we'll have that lap time deleted. Violent upshifts on the gearbox, the sequential box. So meter spoon corner that time, spoon curve. Not too bad sort of a lap so far. Just 130R to go and the final chicane, and then we get to see how we stack up. It's going to offer a lift. Past the big wheel, should I say? Not merry-go-round. Something entirely different. Start-finish line's down here rather than back up. 2:13. We're on top at the moment. There's a neater approach through the first couple of corners. This gets tighter and tighter and tighter as we go. Quarter of a second up on our lap so far, so gone purple in sector 1, which is nice. Having to take my hand off the wheel just to get the rotation through the hairpin. Such a tight corner, that one. 4.5 tenths up so far. Half a second now. We know we can gain time at 130R because that was scrappy. Pick up a time on the exit. Okay, and then drive for the line. We're 6/10 up. That'll be a nice improvement. 2:12.5. Okay. Let's see, are other people actually on track? Most of Verstappen is on the track. All these ghost cars, even though we're doing solitary qualifying, we're not doing combined qualifying with everyone on track at the same time. Feeling not too bad about that lap so far. I do think this new heads-up display here, the new UI is actually quite useful when it comes to race situations like this, when you can see everybody's status in the main area of the screen. Basically, that's quite useful. So let's just see. Just check if it is. Yeah, it is. It's fixed that up, so that's fine. We can't mess around with anything other than the brake pressure and the brake bias. But I think if I put anything else more to the rear, we'll just we'll keep going sideways into these corners. So. Minute and 13 left of the session. Let's go out just to give ourselves a little bit of extra time on track. Mostly just to make sure we can get through turn 1 and 2 safely. Make sure last time wasn't a fluke. Yeah, it was. That was just me braking far too late for turn 1. Must brake earlier, note to self. Okay, qualifying done and done. It's race time. Let's remember to put our fuel back in as well. That's one thing we definitely need to do. Should give us a reading now, hopefully. Let's check. Yeah. So what are we doing? I'm terrible for this. I should make a note of lap times as to what we do, but yeah, it's not going to be any more than 15 laps. Let's put 15 in. Probably be massively overweighted, but that's okay. At least we'll be safe. Make sure we can actually finish it. There we all are. Load of Hondas on the grid together. Good thing is, at least for Suzuka, I'm not finding the massive pillar and roll case situation on the left to be so invasive. I can actually see reasonably well. It's always seemed to be the issue with the Civics. I just couldn't see the apex very well because this areas are so blocked out with only using a single screen. So here we go. Let's wait for the lights. Front wheel drive touring car, different start. Not too bad. We've left quite a few people behind us. I think we've got space into turn 1 possibly. We're clear. Got one guy going with us for the time being, so let's see if we can keep him behind. Honestly thought I was going straight on then. Train behind. Nice and easy on the brakes, floated into the left, keep it out to the right, dab of brakes, tip it into the inside, not that much, but I'll make it work. And we're up and away, now it's just finish the lap off and we'll hopefully have got one lap in the bag. The brakes. Much more comfortable through there that time. We're not pulling away massively here. Guys behind. That's where we make up some time. Rhythm section through there, you've got to be quite onto it, but that next part of there just kind of makes it a bit tricky. You can't just follow it around in a single arc. It doesn't flow in a regular axis of a corner, it juts out and things, so you've got to be paying attention. Verstappen has made the move for second. Belgians on a charge. Dab of brakes just to settle the car. A bit more of a dab of brakes next time, just to be safe. Just about made it through the chicane. It was a close thing. Quicker again, 2:13.3, we can do better than that. Nicely tucked in on the inside. Wild corner. So we are 3/10 up on our fastest lap so far. We've got a nice 2.5 seconds gap back, so comfortable for the time being. I know this is technically a rookie server, and it's not like I'm going in here just to try and get a win. That's not the aim of it. It's just to drive something which is fun and enjoyable. Oh, it's just on the limit through that. Strip and got some time back on me through there. Actually, we'll have a second back in. Bit neater that time through there. Slower, but neater. Second place guy's just getting more comfortable with the car. That's probably why he's pulling time back in. Staying pretty level all around the 2-second mark. No, it's not. It's just gained a massive amount of time through there. Mustn't panic. That's the main thing. Yeah, he might do. I think he's coming back to me. I missed the apex there. Don't be that one to let it go all ragged. Don't even think about it. very quick to that last chicane. Might catch you, but yes, Murray. Hovering back around the 1.4, but he'll probably gain massively through the chicane here again. I'll try to go down to first gear this time. Oh, we must have had an issue going through there. Managed to gain some time on him. That'll we just gain time because we're up on our best. Steering wheel so heavy through this section. Yeah, it did make a bit of a difference, didn't it? Do that again. So this might be the last lap. Two seconds back now. Has he used up too much trying to catch up with me? Okay, this is the final lap, so just one more chicane to do, after 130R of course, and then we should bag a win. There we go. Well, it kept us a bit of a, gave us a bit of a chase towards the end there. There, dudes, well done. Very good. It's going to pull up alongside us here. go. Well, we got to win, everybody. I know we had to go down to the rookie level, which is probably more my level. But never mind. Still a win is a win. And that was fun. I enjoyed that. Right, I think I have enough energy and time for one more, so let's go see what we can find in the lobby. What's it doing? Yeah, racing so much more than chasing, catching people. Managing the gaps is that is good. Yeah, you got to do that. You can't just go out there and focus on laying down really fast times all the time. You've got to be able to manage the race in general. That's the big key. So gotta make do with what you've got as well. Okay, so what have we got? So another F3 Imola, GT3 full at Zandvoort. Kind of keen for that, actually. I know it's another rookie one, but yeah, let's do it. This is another car that's had a physics update, so it'd be good to test that out and see what this thing drives like. The 235i. We've driven this before a few times, namely Laguna Seca. We're going to jump in this green one here, I think. Green looks fast. That's what I'm hoping. But yeah, so this car was fun to drive at Laguna Seca when we did that. So with the new physics going on, we'll have to see what it's like. And we're at the Grand Prix version of the RaceRoom Raceway. This is the standard stock track that you get with iRace, or one of them. And I'm used to driving the bridge circuit rather than the GP circuit. I don't know if it gives me a map here. I don't think it does. So we'll go out, turn a lap, and figure out where we're going. Someone's not bothering with the pit lane speed limiter. They'll find that's a bit of an issue later. Okay, destroying the circuit, no one coming, that's good. So this first section of track should be pretty much the same. That felt pretty nice through there already. We have this fast left, right, down through here. It's tricky over the top. This little crest drops away from the exit. Going to get the car tucked in as you crest another little raise in the road. The tunnel. This, of course, is a fictional circuit. There's no actual circuit called RaceRoom Raceway that looks like this. But nevertheless, it's good fun. Now this is where things change, because normally I would go straight on over the bridge, but I'm expecting here, yeah, it's going to duck off to the left. I think this guy wasn't quite expecting that by the looks of things. So many crests and drops. Oop. Yep, I followed him. And we're back out onto the bridge, so okay. A couple of corners to think about. Line we go. Got a bumpy section of the circuit there. Very easy to run off track here as well, so we've got to keep it in play. Not like that. So red lines, no good. So, although this isn't going to count this lap, let's go and get familiar with the GP loop. Yeah, that would have been off track as well. But it's a fun circuit this. I do like the RaceRoom Raceway. It's a good tester of a car's ability. Because there's so many corners that would really unsettle a car if it's not set up correctly. Gearing, not too sure about that through there. Now this one we've got to take slower. Let's turn a bit of traction control off as well because it's kicking in a little bit. So we're not going to set a lap time in practice because we haven't got the time left, but good to get a sighter of the circuit. All of a sudden the wheel loses its weight as I go back to the menu. Okay, so quite a few people in this room. Mr. Verstappen has joined us again. Got nothing else but racing him this evening. Any other names in here? No, I recognise. Okay, so let's take out some fuel. 7.5 is going to have to be it. Okay. This is an open qualifying session rather than closed as we had before, so we're going to have other cars on track all over the place, so let's see if we can find ourselves some space. This is probably going to be quite a closely fought race, actually. Oh, hello! That's not the way to start a qualifying session. There's definitely one spot there it's easy to lose a lap time on, so be careful there. We are gaining track position as we go, at the expense of others running off track. That's an off-track note. Good to know. Don't think we're going to get too badly held up by this guy ahead of us, so let's go for it. So that now we're all over him. Not expecting to make an overtake on my fast lap, but we did. Seems like an unfamiliar track to many. Yeah. Thank you very much. Can't move people out of the way. Going to be 1 minute 40 something. 41, okay. It's with some traffic as well, we still got some. And that one's deleted. Stuck out of it. And we'll go again. Enough time for one more run. Hopefully we can nip into this little gap here. That's it. It's so easy to just off track around here. Sure we're not ruining anyone's lap. We're good. Definitely got a bit more time to find, I would say. The car feels nice, liking the physics update on BMW. To brake earlier there though. Take traction control off, one more click. Guy behind us seems to be reasonably quick, so let's see. Verstappen is quicker than us, so we need to try and beat that if we can. It feels a fair bit quicker. I spoke way too soon then. I was just trying to extend the corner of the braking zone into there, but missed out on that, so that's okay. We shall start potentially 10th. Meantime, let's put some laps back in. 21 laps. It'll have to be. Shame. We could have gone quicker there, I reckon. We were going quite nicely. Wouldn't have been 1.5 seconds quicker, I don't think, but even so, it would have been a bit further up the grid. We're going to try and get close to Mr. Varley. I think he's been in our other races this evening as well, and he's been pretty quick, so if we can get anywhere near him and the top British driver, I don't mind that. But at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter, does it? Let's try and keep it clean and have a nice race. So, predictions for this one then. How are we going to go here? A full grid of BMWs. Chaotic circuit. Hopefully we can make another gain on our starting position. That would be nice. Yeah, let's see how we get on against him from behind this time. We're going to try and find our way through if we can. It will be interesting to see how we get on. There he is. There's M Power livery. We're all in. Mean red one behind us. Top 5, you reckon, Dad? Okay. Alright. I'll do my best. Here we go. Start's been good. Let's see if we can get another one to finish the night out well. Not amazing, but we're up and away. It's going to come across and just defend this inside line a bit here. Ooh, we've got crunching from behind. Okay, well that goes the top 5. Oh, and we're still getting taken out. Now we need to pick up the pieces. Quite literally, I reckon. This guy's got a creased bonnet, so I suspect he may have been a part of that first lap shenanigan. Just trying to gauge where they are, just so I can pick them off. I don't want to just start throwing my nose in here. Cars everywhere. And we've got cars turned around at the hairpin and crunch. Outstanding. Well done, everybody. And we're back in the carbon fibre section of the grid. Okay, well, we've got some work to do now. Our motorway bumper to bumper moment. Let's watch these people help themselves to the scenery. Yeah, clean racing. That's what I wanted. Welcome, Van Beeks, by the way. Yeah, not much I could have done there, to be fair. It's a shame. But hopefully these lot will calm themselves down just a touch, he says. Maybe. Let's get involved, shall we? Still got some incident points left. Taken out there as well. And someone's facing the wrong direction. Tesco's car park, yeah. All we need now is someone to open their door on us. Full set. Shout Yahtzee or something. Typical Vietnam as yeah, can't get away. No indicators being used either. Well, we're back up to 18th, so oh. One step forward, one step back. And we're getting nailed from behind it once again. All this for fighting over 19th place. It's not the easiest of places to pass, actually. Cleanly, anyway. This is all going to go wrong. It's just blocked in everywhere. Can't capitalise on any of these moments because there's just cars everywhere. It's off track again. That's a missed corner. Judging by the front end, I'm going to get hit. Oh no, surprising. Okay, P17 now. Keep on pushing, there's still 7 minutes to go for cars to break. The car did feel pretty good. I don't know if we got some damage, it feels a little bit funny. But it's okay. We shall persist. Here we go. Side by side into our favourite corner. This is going to end very well for someone. Two wheels. I'm just going to take another one out, you reckon? Turn 1 down here. Watch this. It's surprisingly clean. Sideways over the crest. Off track. It's okay. Dive bomb. Gap there, just about. They're rubbing leaning on each other. Pick up the pieces if we can. Ooh, what was that all about? It's been disqualified, I wonder. Space. He's still on the inside there, so give him some more room there. Okay, we're through. Finally making some progress, a bit late, but okay. Close down 14th. It gets cleaner when there's less instant points left. It should give less. Yeah, I don't know why there's 40 of this. There's not normally that many. I think they must think that obviously this particular track lends itself to some off tracks, so they've been a bit generous. It's another one we can gain on, maybe. That was a little ambitious. Yeah, normally it's much less than that's like 20 instant points, I think. Where's he off to? And we got someone on the inside of us. Yeah, so that just force us off, it's all good. There's the FIA, here's a 5-second penalty for him, forcing another car off the track. Okay, well, we survived that one. The wrists are killing me, it's really heavy this wheel now. Missed. Just. Working our way back towards where we started, slowly. Not enough time left, sadly. It's a big little section that, you get it right. Oh, okay. Well, we finished it. P13 in the end, actually, we're getting another one. Ah, was that an eventful one? Well, there we have it. Some more ranked races in RaceRoom. We'll I'll close off by going and having a look at Mr. Verstappen got second out of all that, was it? No, third. Oh, good on him. Yeah, we should have been up that way somewhere. Never mind. Yeah, we're going to have a look in our what's it called, our portal, and see how we fared on those races, just to see. Finish. Okay, fine. We'll just quit. Okay, it was very eventful. Oh, I'm glad it was fun to watch. That's the main thing. Anyway, it was fun to drive actually, even though we were getting more impacts than a punch bag. We we survived. Let's have a look out of this. That probably ended all our good work from the first three actually. Load into the portal, hopefully it will. Here we go. Right, so it hasn't shown us that one. So we've had some good gains on all three of them so far. Yeah, despite finishing, where were we? 8th in the F3, we gained 20 rating on that one, which was nice. And then yeah, we haven't got the results up there yet for the last one that we've just done, because I think it's just still finishing off. So let's just go back, because it was not far from finishing the race. I don't know whether that'll. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, it's we lost 16 out of all that. But we're only 3 positions back from where we started after all that. So yeah, either way, good fun. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. That was some more ranked races on RaceRoom. If you did enjoy it, please hit the like button. And we will look forward to seeing you next time on the channel. Please let me know in the comments, in the chat, let me know what kind of content you guys like to see from us, so whether it's more races like this, or whether it's more challenges like we did with the last stream where we had England v Germany in the cars, just doing like a penalty shootout in a way, or whether it's more hot lap challenges where we try and supposedly be quick, which doesn't happen all the time. And there's lots of other things we can do as well, so please do let me know in the comments in the chat. Let me know which ones you like, and we'll try and tailor some more streams around those particular kind of events. So really thank you guys for watching. You're amazing. I really appreciate all of you being here and for being part of the channel. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed watching that. So until next time, we will see you very, very soon indeed. Have a good rest of your weekend and have a good rest of your week next week. And we will be back next Saturday for another live stream, if not before. So keep your fingers crossed and we might be back soon. But until then, take care. See you soon.